seen the thumbnail, the video title. Today we're going to be trying what is called Timothy Taylor's Landlord, a classic pale ale. It is 4.1%, which is I think less than the one I did last time. We're going to have a read of the back. I'm going to off camera pop it. So yeah, this is a pale ale. I'm not a big fan on ales in general, but we're going to give it a go. Usually if it's in like a bottle form like this and it's at home, it's a little bit different. If I'm like going out for a drink, I don't really want to drink an ale. But let's go with this. So Landlord, the drinker's favourite, debatable, and the classic pale ale with a complex citrus and hoppy aroma. Interesting. Landlord was launched in 1952 and has won more awards nationally than any other beer, including Camera, Draft, Supreme, Champion Beer of Britain 4 times. Oh, right, that means that's the. I thought I was talking about a brand there for a second, but it's not. Camera is a beer thing, I guess. Taylor's taste is achieved by using the finest natural ingredients, a unique Knoll spring water, okay, the highest grade golden promise malted barley, alright, whole leaf hops, and our own Taylor's taste yeast. I don't know how you can have your own yeast. Yeast is yeast, isn't it? I don't know, maybe that was really uneducated of me, but whatever. So it says to serve, best served between 11 and 13 degrees Celsius, because we don't do Fahrenheit or Kelvin here. Well, we do Kelvin in science, I guess, but like in astronomical terms, I guess it's more like Kelvin, right? But in terms of Celsius, yeah, that's what we use here in the UK, and it says on it 1858 on that bottle. So I will be back with you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we are, we're back. So here you go, here's the bottle, it's open now. I'm definitely getting like a citrus smell from it. I'm not like a connoisseur, I did this in my last video, I'm not like a connoisseur of this, you know. Actually, it smells better than I thought it would. Here's the top of the cap if anyone is interested. It's like some barley, I'm guessing. Let's put that down there. It's time for the pour. Everyone loves the pour. Ooh, the pour. They're my favourite bits. If you know what that reference is, you're a real one. Here we go. Come on. Still got a bit left in there. That's nice. That is a nice pale one. Look at that colour. Lovely that. Nice golden. Quite lively as well, honestly. More lively than I was expecting it to be. It's definitely citrusy. Like you can smell the hops. Like I can smell that kind of hoppy scent. But that has got a much more like stronger citrus smell than the last one I had, which was saying like lemon and passion fruit, but I wasn't really getting much of it. This has got a nice aroma. It actually is. I mean, obviously it doesn't smell like a lager, but it smells. Like there's a certain scent that makes me like feel like it's a lager. I guess maybe I'm just used to really fucking flat pints of ale. So here we go. This is Landlords by Timothy Taylor's. And here we go. Let's try it. Oh yeah, that's an ale. That's sort of like really that really strong hoppy kind of taste you get with an ale. should be because it's just hot in this room, and you know, there's not much I can do about that. But yeah, it is sticky. Like when I take a sip, I can feel now that my lips have dried, like almost a tackiness, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But whenever I get that taste, it makes me think of like regular Coke, because I hate regular Coke and regular Pepsi, because it's almost like, which is just tacky and gross, which probably makes for good mouth sounds. So maybe I'll have to have it, take one for the team and do it. But that's what this kind of reminds me of, like the tackiness. But we'll try again. Yeah, now I'm getting it again. That really kind of, it's almost bitter. Well, it is bitter, but despite that, there is like an aromatic hit on it. Like the way in which let me take another sip and I'll try and describe it again. Okay, so the taste on the tongue is quite a strong bitter, and that comes with the taste of the hops, but the citrus element is like a smell. So whilst you're tasting the bitterness in your nose, like as you breathe out through your nose, there's like that strong smell of citrus. Yeah, it comes through the nose, the citrus, but otherwise it's quite bitter. So yeah, I mean, having a bottle of it, I don't mind, and I enjoy drinking it like this, but I don't think personally this is a drink that I would sit down and have out of choice. Not because it's not nice, but just because I'm not a big ale person. But most of the drinks that I bought are ales. I would like to get into them more, but yeah, it's pretty good for what it is. You know, for what for my little knowledge. Is it good? I don't know. If you've ever tried this before, what do you think? I got this from Tesco's, and they had a deal on which was like 4 select bottles for £7, which was pretty good. That was on a club card, I think. Yeah, it was a club card deal. So that's actually pretty good for the bottles, all things considered, because otherwise it would have come to probably, I don't know, like maybe between £8 and £11. So it saved a little bit of money there. And I don't know, I'm just a sucker for a deal, even if it's like fake. There was a whole bunch of like information that came out recently about a lot of shops doing like membership things like Club Card and Asda have their own, and then Co-op have one as well, where what they will do is they will charge the Club Card price at what it would normally cost its regular price, and then what they do is hike up the regular price, like the standard without the Club Card, and so actually it makes it look like everything is way more expensive and that you're getting a great deal on it, but in actual fact what's happening is they're charging you the regular price, pretending it's a deal, and then anyone who doesn't have a membership is just being charged extortionate amounts. And that is the state of the UK right now. It is an absolute fucking shit show. But you know, that's what you're gonna have when you have a Prime Minister who is in his fucking death throes, and is now like, hey, how can we keep in power? Let's hate trans people. I think it should also go without saying that, you know, I've not been particularly like, I don't want to do like politics on my channel and stuff like that, but I will be just completely honest. Like, if you're not gonna vibe with that shit, you're not gonna like me. So it's not worth watching. I'm pretty left. I mean, you can probably still enjoy the ASMR without it, but you know, just thought I'd say something. But if you're like fucking like genuinely a shitty bigoted person, I don't want you on here anyway, you know. I don't need you ruining a good thing again, you know. But that's enough talk on that. Let's get to the drinking. Very nice. I need to get a new webcam like this. I'm using my webcam because of how I kind of record these. Where's that loose hair? There it is. And it keeps coming in and out of focus. I will invest in another one. Honestly, based on my work, I probably should get a better one and just not put my money towards it. I've been buying all these fucking things. So I do need to do that, but you know, when you're self-employed, you've got taxes to think about, and I can't just go around spending things, even though technically it would be a business expense. Food for thought. So Bevy with a boy. Maybe you're having a drink along with me as you're watching. Maybe you're listening to this to go to sleep. Maybe you're just, I don't know, curious. Or maybe you've only made it in this far because you're in the middle of typing out a really mean thing in the comment to try and upset me. I mean, I won't give a shit. You know, there's very little that anyone could say to me that I haven't heard before. And honestly, if you're just being a real dick, you'll get deleted anyway, you know. Because no one's here for that shit. There's enough awful, evil shit in the world. There's enough hatred and, you know, all that garbage out in the world that, like, I don't need it. Like, this is a place where I go to just go and enjoy myself. And if you've got genuine criticism, okay, I'm always open to that. I take it in my stride. Sometimes I'll listen to it, sometimes I'll go, I don't really need to take that on, because that's what you do as a creative. You have to filter criticism. But if you're just being a cunt, you're getting deleted, mate. You're getting deleted and probably blocked. That's just how it be. That is just how it is. Yeah. Oh, I need to sit up straight because that is not settling my tummy too nicely. Yeah, I'm gonna pour a little bit more in there now. Let's get a bit more of that sound. The last few videos I've done that are kind of like either eating or like the last drink review. I had like a thing to talk about, but I decided for this one just like a genuine ramble, not like like, oh, I'm not interested in trying to have a conversation, but or that the other ones were like super scripted, but like I would go into the video and go, maybe we'll talk about this, just to give me something to talk about. Otherwise I don't know, I need a bit of structure, you know. But for this video I just thought, let's have a little chat, have a drink, and just see where the conversation goes. I hope you've had a good day. If it's the morning, good morning. Get yourself up, get yourself ready. Take on that day, you can do it, I believe in you. If it's the afternoon, come on, you're almost through the day. This is obviously assuming you're working during the day. But the evening is coming, time for some relaxing, hopefully. And if it's evening and night for you and you're gearing up for sleep, then make sure to leave the day's problems, put them down. Any issues that you need to deal with, you can deal with them tomorrow. Now's the time to just breathe, have a little think about things that you're grateful for, that you're happy about in your life, and allow yourself to just chill. Take that load off of your shoulders. You can still deal with it tomorrow, whatever it is. Tomorrow it can be dealt with, but the worst thing you can do for any kind of issue is let it consume you, because you won't think clearly. So get that load off. Try and have a rest. Try and relax. Sometimes, as cliche as it is, a good sleep can give you a refreshing perspective the next day. Doesn't solve every issue, but sometimes a sleep does help. And I found that myself. Having a sleep can help. So yeah. I'm gearing up to do a solitaire video tonight as well. I had to move all my books on my desk. I have like all my D&D books up because I run them every day, and I keep them in like a little not binder, but like I don't really know what you'd really call it, like a paper holder. I don't know. But I keep all my books together on the desk so I can use them, because I often use a lot of these books regularly, and it saves me having to turn around again. Oh. Well, it saves me having to get them. Yeah. That's right up. That's right up in my face. Sorry about that. Oh, the ale's already run into my head. Yeah. If anyone has any video suggestions that you'd like me to do, I'd love to hear them. I'm just going to pretend that I'm talking to an audience now. I know there's not really a lot of people listening, but what I will say is I've actually been surprised. I thought I'd be sitting on like maybe 1 or 2 views, but the last 2 days we've had a few people listening in. I think my most viewed video is 19, which I think I've got it up. Hopefully I'm uploading something right now as I'm recording. I can't. Damn! I can't see what it is. Actually, I can see it. I can get onto it. Yeah, we'll look. Shall we see what it is? It is my most popular video at the moment. It just went up. It was on 19, but it's just hit 20. Was the very first ASMR solitaire video with my extra blue mint bubblegum. Oh, I tell you what though, the blue mint bubblegum, that was absolutely delicious. I love that bubblegum. I'd love to get more of it. I need to go to the shop. I might be able to go on Thursday. Today's Tuesday evening. I'm gonna hopefully go on Thursday, get some bubble mint. I might get a couple of packs of it, because honestly it's probably been my favourite. And you know what, I've actually been really surprised by the strawberry. At first I didn't really like it, and it really like shocked me when I first put it in. I promise you I'm just like that. It isn't the drink. Yeah, I was really surprised by it. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice actually. But the bubble mint is my favourite. Oh, it reminds me of I don't know if anyone remembers the Tutti Frutti jelly beans. I don't know if they still even exist. Jelly beans even a thing still? I don't know. I don't remember the last time I've ever had a jelly bean, but they used to do like a mixed bag, and I think it would be like Christmases. Back in the day, I would get like a box, like a small box, and there'll be like a series of flavours in there, and the Tutti Frutti were always my favourite, and they're basically like bubblegum, I'm pretty sure. That's what the bubble mint reminds me of, kind of like a minty bubblegum flavour, and oh, I love it, love it. So hopefully I'll get a bit more of that. What's the next viewed video? Shall we have a look? Let's have a little check. The next one was talking about Ahsoka, the gun ramble about Ahsoka. Honestly, I'm not really surprised about that one. I think it was less the ASMR and more people like looking for Ahsoka. Like it probably just got picked up in the algorithm for Ahsoka, which wasn't intentional. I didn't try to do it in that way, but you know, guess it's just ended up that way. I just wanted something to talk about, and I thought, fuck it, I've just finished Ahsoka, I might as well chat about it. I can't say I'm surprised about the solitaire video being the most popular. Honestly, they generally are. That when I decided I was going to make more, like, I was going to make ASMR videos, my intent actually was to just do, like, solitaire and stuff like that. And I probably would be doing it more if I had a better setup for it. Unfortunately, it's a little bit shit. I have to move my webcam and balance it here to look down at my desk because I don't have a tripod for it at the moment. Oh, I should have. There we go. That's the end of the beer. So, I don't have a tripod for it. I have like a number of tripods. They're somewhere in storage. I don't know where they are, but nothing that would really work for this. I've debated using a different setup, and I would use my phone, but the front camera on it is cracked, which means I can only do it in like a wide angle lens, and it looks a little bit shit. I might still give it a go, but that would then include like having to sync up audio and stuff, and it's not like a major deal. Like I'm used to like editing and stuff. I literally did a 2-year film course before I did my my BA, and so I've got experience doing that. I'm not bragging, by the way, as much as it sounds like it, but I just don't want to have to do it if I don't need to. So I'm hoping to maybe get another webcam, because what I'd like to do is use a webcam on the desk that is good quality, and then have one of me maybe. But if it's just the desk, that's fine. I just need to get a webcam, another one. I do have a built-in one into my laptop which I use, but it's not amazing. But I'm planning on using that for a fighting fantasy video. That's something to look forward to. Oh, I'm trying to keep the burping silent so that it's not gross. I don't want it to be gross. You know, some people like the burping thing. I don't actually. Do you know what? When I'm watching other people's videos, I don't actually mind the burping. But some people are like super grossed out by it. So trying to keep it silent. And if it's audible, and if I can find it, I will edit it out. Oh my god, I was just saying something and I can't remember what it is. Fucking hell. I've not even been drinking my drink. I can't multitask, I'm telling you. Dearie me. What was I saying? Something about cameras and stuff. Yeah, the Fighting Fantasy video. So if you remember Fighting Fantasy, in fact I can get a book out. Hopefully it won't make too much noise. So Fighting Fantasy books are kind of like they were my introduction to what is kind of like D&D. So it's basically like a solo RPG, but it's not open-ended. So these are the Fighting Fantasy books. This is an example of one, the Warlock of Firetop Mountain. Oh my gosh, you can see a bit of the reflection. Yeah, so basically, I can't open it now, I've got a drink in my hand. Well, I can try. So basically it's one of these books where you've got a character, you've got a sheet, and it's like you're at an intersection. Do you want to go left or go right? If you turn left, go to page 300. Go to like, what is it? Yeah, so each like paragraph is numbered. So it might be, if you turn left, go to oh my gosh, I keep saying page. It's not about the pages, it's about the numbers on the page. So it might say, go left, turn to 109. If you go right, turn to 312. And then if I went left, I would go to the page that has 109 and then read what 109 is, which might say you walk down a corridor and come to a door. Do you listen at the door? Do you kick it open? Or do you call out to the other side and then give like an option, like a number for each option? And the ultimate goal for each is a little bit different, so they're all like different stories and stuff. Some of them are set in the same world and some are sequels to others. It's really, really good, and I want to do that because it's kind of like middling the ground between trying to do like an RPG, fits in with my sort of style, and I can show it without needing a whole bunch of space, because I just need the book and like a space where I can roll a die, and that's all I need, like just to show that. So that's my plan, to do some of those, and maybe I'll find a niche in that. So, you know, everyone will eventually kind of find their thing that makes their channel, and maybe it's that. But I do also want to do some solitaire. I like solitaire. I like playing it, and I probably would say that's my most listened to ASMR video type. I used to listen to ASMR with Marcus, whom I think I found him when he was on like 40 subscribers. It might have even been less than that, and now he's on like 6 or 7k, I think. Oh, do you know what? It might actually be more than that. I'm gonna check his channel. But I used to watch his videos for solitaire, and they used to be my favourite ones. But he stopped really making them a while ago, which is sad. I understand it. You know, he had a kid, and then continued to make videos, and then gradually, as I think it was his son was getting older, he stopped making them as regularly, and it was really just kind of like eating videos, and then fell out of doing, like, because he used to do like Rush Hour, the little game with the cars where you move them around. I'm going to check on my phone actually, because it's going to be quicker. And he used to do like Sudoku and some other stuff like that, but he's not done that for a very long time, which is sad. But like, he also had like a second kid, so I kind of get it, you know, I kind of get it. But before him, I used to watch Binaural Eats do ASMR solitaire, and I think I mentioned in a previous video, like, he's just stupid lucky at it. Like, I used to think, oh, solitaire must be so easy to win, because he just wins every single game. Like, every single game he near enough wins. And then I started watching other ASMR videos for solitaire with other channels, and they weren't winning. And I was like, wait, it's actually difficult to win. Yeah, crazy. But after I was watching him, I watched ASMR's Marcus, and his I quite liked the fact that his wasn't really like stereo or studio made. I feel like I sometimes go in phases between ASMRs that have a real like rickety setup, that you can hear the background sound and like noises, like nothing overwhelming, but like the hum of the camera and stuff like that, or like a fan. And then I like the studio stuff, which is super like precise, but the more like casual things feels a bit more relaxing for me, which is why I'm not too bothered about using a fan, because it's the kind of stuff that I like. So I'm sure there are other people that like it. I did just check, he has like 11.3k followers now, or subscribers, which is kind of crazy. I really didn't realise it was that much. I completely forgot. He's had such a massive growth in the last 2 years. I'd love to see him come back and do more videos more regularly, but you know, I'm not going to hate on the man. Like, he's got a family, he's got a life outside, he's got work, and I can imagine that in the last couple of years, you know, he's probably progressed quite a lot in his career. I think he works in finance. So, like, the fact that he still does it at all is impressive, honestly. But I'd love him to do some more gaming British ones every so often. Do you know who I really wish would do solitaire? Is Jeff Music Man ASMR. I just love his videos. His voice is ASMR. Like, it is like very gorilla, in that it just isn't studio made at all, and I really enjoy it. It just feels like sitting down for a chat with him, and I just love that style. And I just want to see him do solitaire. But I guess that's not really in his interest. At the moment, I watch mostly Great Ape ASMR doing solitaire. Loads of different cards, different calm every time. He's fantastic, and he's good at the game. He's very quick off it. I find now I struggle going to ASMR artists that play solitaire slowly. Like, I want to see a quick game. I don't want, like, there we go, and there we go. He's like shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. 1, 2, 3. Put that one on. Move that there, and that. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's very quick, and it's more satisfying to watch. Don't know why, just like that. And then there was another channel that I watched do a ASMR solitaire, and I can't remember what one it was. It was, I don't want to say it's just solitaire ASMR, but it might have been. He used to, like, write the names of subscribers on the channel. Well, that didn't make sense. He used to write the name of subscribers on the cards, so it would be like the so I had my channels on there, and it was like the Dirty 20, 8 of Diamonds, or something like that. And every so often I see him pop back up in my feed, but I haven't watched him for a while, not out of any reason, I just haven't ended up on there. But Great Ape is what I listen to most of the time now, and recently Cheeky ASMR. Oh my god, I don't know what it is about that man's voice. It just sends me, like, I've not had, like, he did an entire video. Most of his stuff is like gaming, like Minecraft. He does. He's got two different Minecraft series, but he did an entire video which was just him saying cheeky over and over again for like half an hour in this Minecraft video, and he did it because someone in the comments suggested it. I keep forgetting to drink this drink. He did it because someone in the comments suggested it, and when I saw that I was like, oh god, please don't do that. That is such a bad idea. It's not going to be a good video. And I'll tell you what, he proved me fucking wrong. He absolutely proved me wrong, because I don't think I even commented this. I have not ever had such an intense experience of ASMR as I did with that video, and I literally cannot explain. I've never ever experienced anything like it before. It's crazy. So if you want to, like, see what I mean, go over to Cheeky ASMR and look out for his video. I think it is called, like, saying cheeky over again, like only saying cheeky for the entire video, and it's not the most recent one, it's the one before that I got the experience from. Oh my gosh, yeah, amazing channel that. Right, I'm going to finish the rest of this off, and then we're going to sign on out because it's nearly 40 minutes this. Alright, well, that brings us to the end of the video then. That was nice, that. So, once again, that was Timothy Taylor's Landlord. A really nice ale there. Gotta say, I was surprised. I thought, when I saw it was a pale ale, I was unsure how much I was going to like it. Again, it's not something I think I would try to drink regularly, but actually, it was nice. It was smooth, and though I've still got this kind of, like, bit of a tacky bitter taste in my mouth, nothing that a little bit of Pepsi Max won't drain away though. despite that, it was a very nice beer, and I probably would get that again if I were to do something like this. But with that, that's going to bring us to the end. So once again, if it's the morning, get up, you can do today. If it's the afternoon, have a great afternoon. The evening is coming, and if it's at night and you get gearing up to rest or sleep,